myself in. I'm holding on to every moment, God knows I missed a few. The day we met, I knew I had some catching up to do. He ain't my blood, ain't got my name, but if he did, I'd feel the same. I wasn't there for his first steps, but I ain't missed a ball game yet, and that ain't ever gonna change. I could never walk away. Yeah, he's my son and that's my choice. He ain't my blood, but he's my boy. It hit me like a train the first time he called me dad, in a 3-stick figure crayon picture with all of us holding hands. His mama said I understand if it's too soon for this. I didn't let her finish, I took it to the kitchen and I stuck it on the fridge, yeah. He ain't my blood, ain't got my name, but if he did, I'd feel the same. I wasn't there for his first steps, but I ain't missed a ball game yet, and that ain't ever gonna change. I could never walk away. Yeah, he's my son and that's my choice. He ain't my blood, but he's my boy. He's Saturday morning cartoons. He's aching asleep in your room. He's bigger than the plans I had. He's making me a better man. He ain't my blood, ain't got my name, but if he did, I'd feel the same. I wasn't there for his first steps, but I ain't missed the ball game yet, and that ain't ever gonna change. I can never walk away. Yeah, he's my son and that's my choice. He ain't my blood, but he's my boy. Yeah, he's my boy.
Same metal, slung the same gravel goodbye. I burned the same bridges up with the same finger up. She got out the driver's side, so I know what never coming back looks like. Looks like she ain't never coming back. It's usually me doing the leaving, me doing the running. I don't know where she's going, but I know a little something about smoking up them good years to know that it ain't looking good here for the home crowd. Guess he beat me at my own game. Think about it too lame. Guess it's gotta work both ways. What goes around comes around, came around, and here I am now on this side of a dust cloud. She's burning unleaded and my own medicine tastes more bitter than sweet. Her tires are turning and the tables are too. Never seen a broken heart from this point of view. It's usually me doing the leaving, me doing the running. I don't know where she's going, but I know a little something about smoking up them good years to know that it ain't looking good here for the home crowd. Guess he beat me at my own game. Think about it too lame. Guess it's gotta work both ways. What goes around comes around, came around, and here I am now on this side.
Just like that, I'm your dream come true when it's on a platter for you. Then you pull back when I try to make plans more than 2 hours in advance. I slam the door, I hit ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked after this and afterthought. I finally cut you off. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. Floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. You signals a miss, you act like a you fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. It feels so good not caring where you are tonight. And it feels so good not pretending to like the one you like. I slam the door, I hit ignore, I say no, 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 no more. I got you blocked, excited to never talk. I'm so sorry for your loss. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind. Floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time. Your signals a miss, you act like a you fit every stereotype, send a pic. I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life. With you out my life. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at. You want me, I'm gone, you miss me, no duh, where I'm at, I'm up where I'm at.
I got 3 favorite colors, not just one, not just 2. I got 3 favorite letters, and let me spell them out for you. They say USA, where I wish everything was made. Every truck, every boot, and every tool. Yeah, I got 3 favorite colors, and that's red, white, and blue.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still and the
From the Bronx, New York, the reigning World Finals racing champion.
What you ready for? Oh, 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 oh. What you ready for? Oh, oh, oh. Can you tell me? What you ready for? Oh, 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 oh. What you ready for? Oh, 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 oh. What you ready for? Oh, oh, oh.
Driving for Team Gravetaker. Brandon Adam.
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone, bad to the bone.
From Memphis, Tennessee, the reigning World Finals Freestyle champion, Jack Merkel.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome everybody out to Tampa, Florida for Monster Jam Live Season 8. This is Stadium Series East on their fourth stop of the season. The story so far, Brandon Adam in Gravedigger has gone undefeated in everything except for Freestyle, where he finished second one time. Will tonight be the night somebody finally knocks Brandon Adam off the top of the mountain, or will he stay atop his pedestal? Getting ready to start off round number one. It's going to be Devin Doss behind the wheel of the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And his opponent, Ewan Ford in the Lucas Stabilizer. Both trucks staged at the line. Off the start, maybe a slight edge to Mohawk, but he has trouble off the berm. Slight edge Stabilizer coming through that first Chicago-style corner. Trouble now for Stabilizer. Both guys have been all over the place in this run, coming down to the final corner. And your winner is going to be Devin Doss in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Mohawk Warrior will move on, face Brandon Adam in the Gravedigger in the next round. Both former champions, Brandon Racing and Devin on Freestyle. But no matter what, you're going to want to have a good time, even if you lost. The fast loser is going to come back for round number two due to issues with Kraken. Coming up next, coming off some technical issues last week, it's going to be Cole Champion and Max D. His opponent, Irving Martin in the Black Pearl. Guys at the line waiting for the green. Be a slight edge to Black Pearl, but a beautiful set of corners there from Max D. Around the first Chicago style turn, the lead to Cole Champion. And now to the final corner, it's going to be all Max D. Cole Champion moves on to round number two. Now, normally his opponent would be Ethan Isaac in Kraken, but some problems with Kraken. He's not going to be able to come out to race tonight. The fastest loser from round number one will get that spot instead, which right now is Irving Martin in the Black Pearl. So he may get his shot after all, but there's two more races. Coming up now is Andrew Martinez in Bad Company. His opponent is going to be Jason Poe in Jester. Maybe a slight edge off the line to Bad Company. He leads through the first set of berms. Some trouble for Jester. Jason does not look like that truck is handling right. And a big lead now to Andrew Martinez in Bad Company. Through the final corner, it's going to be smooth sailing as Bad Company goes to round number two. His prize, 6th World Racing Champion, Jack Merkel in Digatron. Final race of round number one, Aaron Lurie, that crazy bull, El Toro Loco. His opponent, Aaron Moran, driving Shaker. An interesting fact about Shaker, this is the only truck to have won anything on this tour other than Gravedigger, but with a different driver. Both guys pulling to the line now. Waiting on the stage for Shaker. Maybe a slight edge off the line to El Toro Loco. Through the first set of berms, a beautiful corner there from Shaker, trying to make up some of the lost ground. Toro swings it out wide. Shaker keeps it tight, and he's got the lead. Final corner. Aaron tightens it up, but maybe a little too much. Issues for Shaker. Shaker may have crossed the line first. I am not sure. And a wild wreck after for Aaron Moran. Waiting to hear the official call. And your winner is Aaron Lurie and El Toro Loco. Coming up now, the series champion and the series leader, Brandon Adam in the Gravedigger. His opponent, Devin Doss in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, the World Finals 5 Freestyle champion. Right now, waiting on the stage from both trucks. They are at the line waiting for the green. Dead even off the start. But a slight edge to the Gravedigger. And the way this tour has gone, you do not want to give any edge to Brandon Adam. Big lead now to the Gravedigger, coming now to the final corner. Brandon Adam and Gravedigger continues his streak of dominance and moves on to the semifinals. Gravedigger so far with the fastest time of the night by almost a second. Correction, over a second. Does anybody have anything for him here? Now, funnily enough, the way that the last round worked, the fastest loser was going to get into this round due to issues with Kraken. That was Black Pearl, despite losing the Max D. So we have a rematch here. Colt Champion and Irving Marin, Black Pearl and Max D, racing for the second time tonight. Oh, trouble for Black Pearl. He misses the ramp. That's going to be a 5-second penalty for Black Pearl. It's all Max. Colt Champion moves on to the semifinal. So Max D will take on Gravedigger for the first semifinals. 2 more races left to run around number 2, though. Coming up next is going to be the World Final 6 World Racing Champion and World Final 7 Freestyle Champion, Jack Merkel in the JCB Digatron. His opponent, Andrew Martinez in Bad Company. Maybe a slight edge off the line to Digatron. And now a big lead to Jack Merkel. Through the first Chicago-style corner, Jack Merkel is checking out on Bad Company, but's got to close it here. And it's all Digatron Jack Merkel onto the semifinal. 22:05.055, the time for Jack Merkel, which is not quite as fast as Gravedigger, but is definitely not as fast as Max D, as Cole Champion is the first guy to hit the 21-second bracket all night. If anyone's got something for the digger, it is Max D. We'll see what happens when we get there. We got one more race, though, for round number 2. Starting off our final race for round 2, it's going to be Adrian Cooper in Megalodon. His opponent, the veteran Aaron Lurie, in El Toro Loco in the other lane. The winner gets Jack Merkel for the semifinals. Driver stage, maybe a slight edge there to El Toro Loco. But a beautiful corner from Megalodon, Adrian Cooper. Aaron Lurie closed that gap immediately, though. Coming through the first set of Chicago-style corners, Megalodon picks the lead back up. Final corner now. It's going to be Adrian Cooper and Megalodon moving on to the semifinals to take on Jack Merkel. So that sets your semifinal bracket. Brandon Adam and Gravedigger against Colt Champion and Max D. Jack Merkel and JCB Digatron against Adrian Cooper and Megalodon. Getting ready for our first semifinal race right now. It is Brandon Adam and the Gravedigger, Colt Champion and Max D. Cole going to try to accomplish the impossible, as some would say, and that is to beat Brandon Adam. No one has done it yet this season. First set of corners, they look about even. Maybe now an edge to the Gravedigger. Through the Chicago-style corners, Max D has picked it back up, coming now to the final corner. And your winner going to the final round, I believe, might have been Max waiting on the call. A very close race between Gravedigger and Max D. Fitting of the greatest rivalry in motorsports, waiting now on the final call as to who is moving on to the final round. Officials are currently reviewing. Making sure both laps were legal and there were no penalties. And it is official. Your winner, the first time this season, Colt Champion and Max D knocks off Gravedigger. Brandon Adams' streak will be capped at 3 straight racing events. And Max D moves on to the final round. Big win for Colt Champion, but now we got to decide whose opponent's going to be. Jack Merkel and the JCB Digatron, or Adrian Cooper and Megalodon. Maybe a bit of a rivalry between these two. Not the biggest fans of each other, so that's just going to make them race even harder. Slight edge through the berms, maybe to Megalodon. But now through the first set of Chicago-style corners, Digatron has closed the gap. It's going to be tight coming to the final corner. And your winner looks to be Jack Merkel and JCB Digatron. Yes, it is. It is Jack Merkel and Digatron going to the final round to face Colt Champion and Max D.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will
Getting ready for the racing finals now. The world racing champion from World Final 6, Jack Merkel in the JCB Digatron. And his opponent, the Beast Slayer of the night, Cole Champion and Max D. Cole looking to finish what he started by knocking off Gravedigger, but an edge off the line to Digatron. Max D opens back up the lead on the exit, coming through the first set of Chicago corners. They look to be about even now to the final turn. Your winner in Tampa, I believe, Cole Champion and Max D. A great night of racing for Cole. First guy to knock off Gravedigger all season, and he finishes the job by knocking off the former world champion Jack Merkel and wins racing and gets those first 12 points of the night. Big, big win for Cole. And he's going to try to carry that momentum to two-wheel skills and freestyle and go for that overall event championship.
Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Ain't afraid to bare my soul. Ain't afraid to walk on coals. Hear the thunder when I step. You know where to place your bet. I'm burning like a house on fire, cutting like a razor wire. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I ain't gonna apologize. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Not trying to be your hero. It's the only way that I know. This battle is never through. Every risk that I take, every bone that I break, just doing what I do. Can't stop me now.
Getting ready to start now the two-wheel skills competition, where these drivers get to do 2 attempts, do anything they want on 2 wheels, or 1 attempt at a donut. So far, the overall event leads to Cole Champion and Max D, who just came off that big racing win. But doors are still wide open for that overall event championship. Getting ready to kick off the two-wheel skills competition is going to be Ewan Ford in the Lucas Stabilizer. Ewan known to be a little bit of a wild man, seeing what he's got for the first hit. Oh, man, he tried to get the rear up on the landing there, but slid a little bit too far off that landing ramp. That's a tough hit there. Going to try to salvage anything he can now off this last hit and get this score to be as big as it can be. Nice moonwalk off the step up, bringing it up atop the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp and into a wheelie. Back over the step up and sets it down. Solid run there from the Lucas stabilizer. That first hit's probably going to hurt him, but a good recovery on the second. Waiting now for the score, and the score for Lucas Stabilizer is a 7.638. 7.638, now the score to beat. Coming up next for two-wheel skills is Irving Marin in the Black Pearl. Coming up over that center pod. See what he's got planned for this first hit. Up on top of the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. Going for a reverse popper. Back up the center pod and into the moonwalk. Brings it across the track onto the back two wheels now. Back on the front, brings this thing up and over. Finally sets it down. Great first hit from the Black Pearl. A butt kicker off of the 8-pack ramp. A really unique way to set up that hit. Gets it on to the back two wheels. Going to try to ride it out a little bit more. Hits the wheelie bar. And sets it down. Solid run for the Black Pearl and Irving Marin. Score for Black Pearl is going to be an 8.853, new leader. Taking over the top spot from Ewan Ford and Stabilizer. Competitor in the skills challenge. One of the most consistent drivers on the tour in terms of skills. Jason Poe in Jester. Jason been on a good streak of good finishes and skills, looking to continue that today. Looking like he's setting up a bicycle. Score to beat an 8.853 high-speed bicycle. Lot of momentum. Sets it down before he hits the wall. Nice job there from Jason. Again, ready to set up the second hit. And the lip of the ramp there. It's a reverse popper. Stands it up on the wheelie bar and brings it up. Rides that wheelie out, kicks it up on the front end now. Almost lost it, but pulls out of it at the last second. Jason Poe and Jester, another strong run. score for Jason Poe and Jester. 8.715. That will go to second. Not enough to knock off Black Pearl, but a very close second score is there. Coming up next for skills is going to be Aaron Moran in Shaker. Aaron went for a wild ride after his race. Actually had El Toro Loco beat, but got a 5-second penalty. Big sky wheelie. Gets it up on the front end, rides it back up the ramp in a moonwalk. Trying to get that truck stabilized, which it looks like he's done now. Sitting on those front two tires. Still up on those front two. Maybe setting up for something here. Reverse popper out of it, back on the rear wheels now. Sets it down, brings it back up. A sort of slap wheelie there. One more move now for Shaker. Oh, wow. Gets up on the front two wheels off the back side of the 8-pack and almost rolls it over, but gets it checked up. Riding it all the way down Raymond James Stadium. Bringing it back towards that 8-pack. Jumps it on two wheels again. Oh no, though he's stuck on the back end, spins it around, sets it down. Solid run there from Shaker. Score to be 8.853 from Black Pearl, waiting on the score now for Shaker. Score for Aaron Moran is an 8.791. That will go to second. Again, not enough for the Black Pearl, but a good run for Shaker. Coming up next is going to be Devin Dawes in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Devin known to get a little wild. Oh man, another one. He nosed it down off the racing lane and tries to get it stopped on the front two, but just too much momentum. Coming around a bicycle now. Into a wheelie. Oh, rolls it over into the wall. Huge wreck from the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Massive wreck from Devin Dawes. I have to imagine that the score is not going to be very high on that. Yeah, the score is in. It is a 5.412. 5.412 for the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. That goes into fifth. Coming up next for the two-wheel skills competition, it's going to be Andrew Martinez in Bad Company. See what Bad Company has in store here. Goes for a moonwalk. Bringing it back. Up the step up over. Oh, wow. Gas up a little too much and flips it over the front end. That's going to be it for Bad Company. Tough roll there. Put a little too much into it and over he goes. That just shows how precise you need to be, though. Waiting now for the score for Bad Company, and again, I could not imagine it to be very high. Yeah, the score is in. It's a 4.161 for the Bad Company. That will go into 6. Tough break there, Bad Company. We're now just about halfway through two-wheel skills. Five more trucks to go. Score to beat an 8.853 from Black Pearl, followed by Shaker and Jester. Coming up now is going to be Aaron Lurie in El Toro Loco. Aaron has the story here. Reverse popper, gets it up on the wheelie. Up the front end. Going for a wild ride there. Gets it. Settled down almost. Sets the truck down there. A wild ride from El Toro Loco. Going for the bicycle. Off one of the racing lanes. Into a moonwalk. On one wheel, on the rear, saves it. Great save from El Toro Loco. Will that run be enough to knock off the Black Pearl? The score for Aaron Lurie and El Toro Loco, an 8.817, goes to second by 4/100ths of a point. Not enough to knock off Black Pearl, but a great run from El Toro Loco. Coming up next out of New York, in the black and green wrecking machine, it is Brandon Adam and Gravedigger. Had his racing streak snapped tonight by co-champion and Max D, but he's looking to keep his two-wheel skill streak intact, that he still hasn't lost one of those yet. Over the racing lane, pops it up off the landing ramp and rides that nose wheelie all the way down the stadium. Back the other way, turning the rear steer midair. Back to the racing lane, hold on to it. Almost a little bit too much momentum, but gets it woed up. About a hair off the wall. I don't know how he didn't hit that. Back towards the racing lane, some big air. A great first hit from Gravedigger. One more hit now for Brendan Adam. A bicycle off the back of one of the racing lanes. Spins it around one side, gets it back up on the other. Another rotation and sets it down there. I don't know if that second hit was entirely what he was looking for, but a great run there from Gravedigger. Brandon Adam waiting now for the score. Score to be an 8.853 from Black Pearl, and your score for Gravedigger is an 8.968. New leader, Brandon Adam and Gravedigger. But there is one thing to this that we haven't seen out of Brandon yet in skills. Vulnerability. That number is definitely beatable. And there are 3 guys left who are more than capable of doing so. Coming up next is the World Finals 4 Skills Champion, Adrian Cooper and Megalodon. Going straight out the gate into a bicycle. Gets it up on a moonwalk. Nicely done from Megalodon to open up the run. Rides it all the way back to stadium and sits it down. Fast-paced, spectacular hit there from Adrian Cooper and Megalodon. He's got one more to go. A bicycle off the side of the lip on top of the pod in the middle of the track. Up on the sidewall now. Rotates it around, gets a wheelie out of it. Rides it down the track and sets it down. A strong run from the Megalodon, Adrian Cooper. Score to be 8.968 for Gravedigger, and your score for Megalodon is an 8.849. Not enough. That will go to third behind Gravedigger and Black Pearl. There are 2 to go, but that will guarantee Megalodon a spot in the top 5. Coming up now, guy got really close to winning racing. It's Jack Merkel and the JCB Digatron. Just a couple inches off beating Max D. Looking now, though, to get that overall point lead and win skills. Reverse popper off of the landing ramp from racing. A strong start from JCB Digatron. Kicks it up on the front wheels now. Really great first set of hits from the JCB Digatron. Rolls it over the top of the ramp. Bounces up the landing ramp and sets it down. Strong hit from JCB Digatron. Coming off the jammer into a slap wheelie, but gets the truck a little upset. Kicks up on the front wheels, though. Stops it before the wall and brings it back for a moonwalk. Sets it down early, but a great run from Jack Merkel and JCB Digatron. Will it be enough to knock off the Gravedigger? The score for Jack Merkel is
The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all
8.917. Very close, but not quite enough to beat the Gravedigger. And there is one more. Cole Champion in Max D coming up last for the skills competition. Your racing winner, first guy to knock off Brandon Adam. Looking to do it now for a second time in the skills competition. Nice bicycle to open up for Max D. Kicks it up into a moonwalk now. Sets it down a little early. One more hit now for Cole. Another bicycle off to the side of one of the ramps there. Gets up on the sidewall. Grips it hard up on the front wheel a couple times. Still doing that. Spins it around on the other side. And now he'll set it down. Solid run from Max D and Cole Champion. Waiting now for the score. Looking to retain that overall event lead. Score to beat an 8.968 from Gravedigger. And the score for Max D Colt Champion is an 8.851, which means for the fourth week in a row, Brandon Adam in Gravedigger wins the two-wheel skills competition. Jack Merkel in second, Irving Marr in third, Cole Champion in fourth, and Adrian Cooper in fifth, rounding out your top five. While the racing streak is over, two-wheel streak continues. Now taking a look at the overall event standings. It is a tie for the lead between Jack Merkel and the JCB Digatron and Brandon Adam and Gravedigger, followed by Cole Champion and Max D, who is off by 1 point, and Adrian Cooper and Megalodon with 17 points to the leaders 22. Rounding out the top five is Irving Martin and Black Pearl with 16 points.
Songs in my car, baby, your memory, it only hits me this hard. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see you cutting up the Florida sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado. Your lips pressed against the bottle, staring on a Bible, baby, I'd never leave you. I remember how bad I need you. When I taste tequila, heard you moved out to South Carolina just like you always said we would. And packed your bags in that old 4Runner that I bought you when things were good. I'm glad to see the stop sign didn't hit you, bring you back to your senses. Oh, it waved you gone goodbye. Yeah, it waved you gone goodbye. I heard you found yourself a brand new man, put a rock on your finger and he vowed you a second chance. Built a house right by the coast, that ocean view is beautiful, but baby, I just want you to know he don't know you like I did. Money talks, but I ain't buying. 'Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. One second it's a blessing and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Oh, 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 oh. You don't wanna fall in love. Seen your mama walking out the county market and I stopped to ask her how she's been. Said she's missing you and tried to go convincing you not to settle down with him. She ain't wrong, the whole town knows that you had a bed of roses, but girl, you couldn't walk that line. You can act like you do it fine. 'Cause love's a smoke ring wrapped around your finger. One second it's a blessing and the next it's already gone. A broken heart, I'm a walking testimony. My confession is a lesson that I'm pouring out in this song.
Time for freestyle.
Getting up ready now for the main event of the night, the freestyle competition. These guys get 2 minutes to go out and do whatever they want. Whoever wins will get the final 12 points of the night towards the overall event championship. Right now, awaiting first competitor for freestyle. Get this show rolling. Getting ready to start off freestyle. It's going to be Aaron Moran in Shaker. And he starts with the backflip, brings it back over. Wild start from Shaker, almost rolls it over immediately. Again, you have to fill 30 seconds in order to get a score. Shaker looking to close that out now. Beautiful landing there. And he will fill 30 seconds, so Shaker is going to be getting a score. Oh, kicks up the rear end, going for a wild ride now. Hold on to it. Over the front end. Gets it back on all fours. Turning it on now in Tampa is Aaron Moran. A wild start to freestyle for Shaker. Big hit after big hit. This is the only truck to have won freestyle other than Gravedigger on this tour without Aaron driving it though. Back on all fours again. Cross threads off the side of the berms, rolls it over. Somehow stays on all fours, but they may have shut him off. Waiting to see if they can refire Aaron Moore and Shaker. And he is back going. Huge air from Shaker. This guy's been tossing this thing around the whole run. Big air after big save, just about every hit. Another huge hit there, rolls it over. This time doesn't look like it can get it back. 19 seconds left on the clock, but a wild freestyle from Shaker. Waiting for the score now for Aaron Morin. And the score for Shaker is going to be an 8.217. 8.217. Setting the bar that the rest of these drivers are going to have to clear. What a highlight reel of a run that was, Shaker. Coming up next is going to be Cole Champion and Max D. Now Cole did not get to run last week, so that puts him early out this time. But he's had a great night so far. Currently second in the overall standings with 21 points. And he's got a huge start. Big air after big air. Right off the bat. Nice combo there from Max D. Cole's looking to get through those first 30 seconds. Some more big air. Sets it down and he fills 30 seconds. We will see a score from Cole Champion. Oh, hard hit on the cradle. Upsets the truck but is able to get it back under him. Nice cross thread across the jammer. Just flying this thing around the stadium right now is Cole. Got a bit of a weird spot there. I don't know if he got the wall. I don't think so. Nice hit off the side of the 8-pack. Wild landing. Just about under a minute left now for Max D. Beautiful landing on that huge air up the step up. Bicycles up the berm. Sets it down. 40 seconds left for Cole Champion and Max D. Really looking to turn it on now. Kicks up the rear end on that hit. Now he's going for the Morgan to Morgan backflip ramp. Beautiful landing on a one-wheel moonwalk. Oh no! Rolls it over, tries to get back, but the officials shut him off there. 17 seconds left on the clock. He did everything he could. That is it for Max D and Cole Champion. Waiting now for the score. Score to beat is an 8.217. And we have a new leader, Max D, Cole Champion with an 8.675. New leader, Max D to the top of the board. Coming up next is going to be Aaron Lurie and El Toro Loco. Nice start from El Toro Loco. Great slap wheelie, sets it down. Aaron been around the game a long time now, looking to get a good run in here. Kicks up the front end there. Nice job there. Huge sky wheelie off the back of the racing lane. Another huge hit from El Toro Loco. Clears that entire step-up setup there. Huge air off the pod. Again, clears that landing ramp almost. This run so far has been an all-out air assault. Huge flap wheelie. Gets the truck upset, settles it back down, and keeps rolling. Halfway through the time now is El Toro Loco. And Aaron Lurie is tearing this place up. Oh, tags the wall. Not what you want to do there. And some more huge air for El Toro Loco. Hold on to it. Oh, gets the wall again. Been shut off by the officials. And he's going to refire. 30 seconds left on the clock for El Toro Loco. Nose picks it. Huge wreck. Huge wreck for El Toro Loco. And he is in the stands. What a wreck from Aaron Lurie. I don't know if I've ever seen one as wild as that. What a run from El Toro Loco. Waiting now for the score. For Aaron Lurie, the score to beat an 8.675. El Toro Loco goes second at an 8.415.
No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure.
Coming up next for freestyle is going to be Irving Marin in Black Pearl. Nice there to kick off the run. Black Pearl. So far, a wild freestyle competition. Every run really has had highlights to it. Score to beat 8.675 for Maxie and Cole Champion, and a solid run so far from the Black Pearl. Huge air off the cars. Kind of stuffed it in there and keeps it rolling. Nice job there from the Black Pearl. Nice cross thread over the side of the backflip ramp. Halfway through the clock now is Black Pearl. Big air off the back of the landing ramp from the racing competition. Huge cross thread again. That has been the name of the game so far in this run from Irving Marin. He kicks it up on the front wheels, sets it down. Coming after the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. 40 seconds left in the time for Black Pearl. Great moonwalk. 30 seconds left for Irving Marin. Huge air. Keeps that nose up in the air. 20 seconds left now. Just letting it hang out there, hitting everything sideways, just seeing what'll bite. Looking to close the run. Big is the Black Pearl. Time is up. I believe one more hit will count towards the clock. And that will be it there for the Black Pearl and Irving Marin. He wrecked it after the clock. Another big wreck from Irving Marin and Black Pearl, but a great run. You have to think that's going to be a contender to score to beat an 8.675 for Max D. And your score for the Black Pearl is 8.852. New leader, Irving Marin, to the top of the board.
I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is absolutely me. I'm hitting the clock and I'm
Coming up next is going to be Jason Poe in Jester. Good start for Jester, Jason Poe. Nice air. The old Jestolate over here. Pikes it up, but keep rolling. Some more wild hits out of Jester. And he will now fill that 30-second range and secure a score. So a strong open now for Jester. Oh, man. Kind of stuffs it there, but keeps it going. Didn't let that slow him down too much. Oh, kicked the rear end up off the pod. Hard hit off the cradle. But again, just going, truck through it. Jason taking some tough hits in this run so far, but it's just powering through everything. Beautiful sky wheelie up and over the whole pod there. That was great. Coming now to about 45 seconds left for Jester. Nice flap wheelie. Big air. Going for a combo. Nice air. Clears the pod up the other side. Settle down. Gets it done. Nice job for Jester. Coming around for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. He will land it. Gets it up on the tail. Woes it up, rides the wheelie. Nice job from the Jester, and that will end the time. Solid run out of Jason Poe. Trying to save that one. He goes over right at the end of the clock. Score to beat from the Black Pearl is an 8.852. Jason with a strong run, waiting now for the score on Jester. Score for Jester is going to be an 8.737, so that will go to second. Really strong run there from Jason Poe and Jester after maybe being a little bit disappointed in the two-wheel skills. Coming up next, freestyle is going to be Ewan Ford in the Lucas Stabilizer. Big air to start off for Stabilizer. And a great combo from Ewan. nose it down onto the pod, keeps it going, nice and smooth. Beautifully done there. Score to beat an 8.852 from the Black Pearl. Big sky wheelie, almost passed vertical in the air there. Wild hit from the Lucas stabilizer. Crosses up the track, nicely done. Gets out of that little valley there. Always tough to get through that. Some huge air off the back of the racing lane. Kicks up the rear end into a moonwalk, trying to save it, gets it back. Almost in a bad spot there, but a good save there from the Lucas stabilizer. 40 seconds left on the clock now. Huge sky wheelie off the cars, lands hard on the rear end, rolls it over, tries to save it, and he gets it. He's been shut off by the officials, waiting to see if they can refire. A wild hit there from Lucas stabilizer. They're trying to get him fired back up, and he gets going. Straight for the Morgan backflip ramp goes stabilizer. Oh, man! And he rolls it over with a few seconds left to spare.
Pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it.
Waiting now for the score for you and Ford. The score to beat an 8.852 from Black Pearl. And the score for the Lucas stabilizer is an 8.684. Not enough. That will go to third. As now we are into the second half of the freestyle competition.
No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it. Forever, ever like a game. Stacked up the cards against me. Now I think my luck is changing. Time is a key, but the devil just keeps. I can hear him say.
Coming up next for freestyle is Andrew Martinez and Bad Company. Now we had a strong showing last week, which was the first event in MJL. A nice start for Bad Company. More nice air, kicks up the rear end, lot of speed, hit it, woed up, nicely done. More big air. Kicks up the rear. Again, hang on to it. Seen a lot of wild wrecks tonight. I don't think you want to add to that list if you're out rating freestyle. Strong start for Bad Company and Martinez. Letting this thing hang out on the ragged edge. I know everybody loves to see. Big speed into the step up, get it, blow it up. Over he goes into the wall.
Really?
And that's going to be the end of it for Bad Company. There was no real save in that one. It was just kind of going along for the ride. Tough break there for Bad Company, waiting now for the score. And the score is going to be a 5.164 for Andrew Martinez in Bad Company.
Chili's.
The score to beat still from Black Pearl in 8.852. 5 more trucks to go, 6 pending on Kraken. Excuse me, 5 to go, 4 pending on Kraken. We'll see if he'll be able to make it out for Freestyle. Coming up next is the former World Freestyle Champion, Devin Doss, and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Nice start right there. Combos it up off the back of the racing lane. Big air now. Kicks up the front end. Nice job. Settles it down. Keeps it going. Huge air from Mohawk Warrior. Hold on to it. Rolls it over. Another wild wreck, but he keeps this one on all fours. The officials have shut him off, waiting to see if he can refire the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And he will get to keep going. Devin Doss already gone for a wild ride today. That one almost ended his run early. Oh, but this one will end it, it looks like. Wait, saves it, chips it in reverse, pulls it back on all fours. I don't know how he found the grip on that, but he got it. And he keeps it rolling. That truck was all but over. Straight to the 8-pack, backflips it, lands it on top of the ramp, rolls it down, but will not be able to save that one. Third time not a charm for Devin Dawson, but Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. It finally bit him after running on the ragged edge for that long. Waiting now for the score. Score for Devin Doss, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, is a 7.152. Coming down to the end of Freestyle. 3 more trucks to go. And we have another former World Freestyle Champion, Adrian Cooper in Megalodon. Won it all the way back at World Finals 4. Strong start from Adrian Cooper. Nice air, and it looks like Adrian already early on looking to just carry big speed through this run and let the rest come to him. Nice hit there. Kicks up the rear and keeps it going. Beautifully done from Megalodon. Sets it down beautifully there. Big nose pick, trying to keep it going. He's got it. Adrian Cooper's got this. He got the big fish over here rolling. Score to beat an 8.852 from Black Pearl, and Adrian right now looking to try to knock that off as he's about a minute left into the run. Coming now for the Morgan. The Morgan backflip ramp. Nice backflip. Goes straight again for the side of the ramp and jumps it. Almost tags the wall but keeps it off. And some big air from Megalodon. 30 seconds left now for Adrian Cooper. Seconds left for Megalodon. Adrian with a strong freestyle here. Gets it twisted up in the air. Keeps it going. On two wheels, sets it down. 5 seconds left on the clock for Adrian Cooper, looking to finish strong. And a great run from Adrian. Rolls it over, saves it to finish out the run. A great run there for former Tampa.
Now or never.
Score is in for Adrian Cooper, and we have a new leader, 8.953. Megalodon to the top of the board. 2 runs left to go. Coming up now, the reigning World Freestyle Champion, Jack Merkel in the JCB Digatron. Big start from Jack, gets some nice air across the track. Score to beat an 8.953 from Megalodon and Adrian Cooper. Beautiful sky wheelie. And kicks it up now on the front wheel. Great start to the run from Jack Merkel. Nice cross thread there across the track. JCB Digatron is rolling. Huge air. Flap wheelie on top of the step up and gets it settled down. Coming now for the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Beautifully done from Digatron straight into a moonwalk. Duck is impressive. Love one of the guys handle that, but JCB Digatron looking to finish out the run now. Beautiful sky wheelie. gets it settled down there. This truck has been all over the place, and Jack has been pulling it out. Nice hit there from Digatron. Goes over the side of the step up, rolls it, and keeps it on all fours. Bit cross thread to end the run. Huge hit from Digatron straight into a wheelie. What a run from Jack Merkel, and he's going to roll it over on the last hit. Saves it, brings it back over. A wild run from Jack Merkel in the JCB Digatron. Score to beat an 8.953 from Megalodon. And the score for Jack Merkel is a 9.169 new leader with one more truck to go. Now with this, the overall event win is going to come down to who wins freestyle. JCB Digatron is tied with this man at the top of the board. Brandon Adam in Gravedigger. The winner of freestyle will take home the overall event championship. Huge start to the run for the Gravedigger. Huge air again on that cross thread. Now Brandon has been, again, just about dominant in this competition. Has only lost one and finished second in that one. Beautiful hit there from Gravedigger. That right front light there flickering a little bit. But carrying some great speed across this track as he just about crosses that threshold halfway through the run. Huge cross thread from Gravedigger. Brandon has been flying around this place, but Jack Merkel has put up such a run, it's going to be tough to beat without something special, and a nice hit there from Gravedigger. More huge air from Brandon Adam. Into a cyclone, keeps it going. Bicycle over the pod, over the berm. Beautiful hit from Gravedigger there. 20 seconds left now for Brandon Adam. He just needs that exclamation mark now. More big air from the Gravedigger. Sets it down beautifully. Going to be closing out the run with a backflip as time expires right there. Lands on the front wheels and sets it down. Solid run from the Gravedigger. Will it be enough to knock off the Jace Digatron and Jack Merkel? Waiting now for the score for Gravedigger. Score to beat 9.169 JCB Digatron. The score for Gravedigger and Brandon Adam is a 9.016. But ladies and gentlemen, we have one more in the back. We thought it was over, but we got one more to go, it seems. Kraken has cranked it up in the back. Ethan Isaac is getting ready to go for freestyle. He has been out all night on issues, but he got it cranked up right before Gravedigger's freestyle ended, which makes him legal to compete. So right now, waiting on Kraken to get out there for the final freestyle of the night. What might be the most clutch moment of the season. Kraken will not get to run, and that means your freestyle winner. Your freestyle winner in Tampa, Florida, Jack Merkel in the JCB Digatron. Kraken got it rolling, but on the RAI test it fried the battery and he could not make it back out. Tough end of the night for Ethan Isaac after almost being able to get back out there. And also with this win, your overall event champion, Jack Merkel in JCB Digatron, finishes off with 34 points. Behind him is Gravedigger with 33. Megalodon and Max D tied at 27, and Black Pearl at 25 round out your top 5. Wild night of action out here in Tampa, Florida. Your winners. Wait a minute. Oh my, it seems he's made it out for an encore. He wasn't able to make it to the competition clock, but damn it, the officials were not going to leave these people wanting Kraken. And Ethan Isaac has gotten it fired up. Kraken is here. Tear it up for the fans out here in Tampa, Florida. This will not be for the scores. Going out having some fun. Nice moonwalk there from Kraken. Again, this is not for scores. We already have our winner, Jack Merkel and Tigatron. But Ethan Isaac going to do everything he can to show why he maybe could have won this event. Oh, no, but he rolls it over. Oh, man. But a fun little freestyle there from Ethan Isaac. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the hometown hero in Kraken. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Monster Jam Live on Tampa, Florida. Your overall event champion, Jack Merkel and the JCB Diggertron. We will see you out next week for the final event in Denver, Colorado.
When things went right, doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, fill me in your bones. Just